capacity here for football is about 50,000. They can make it even bigger for concerts and other events that have been staged in a venue that has a roof as well as very modern stands. So Barcelona, fresh from their 6th La Liga title in the last 8 seasons, also victorious in the Copa del Rey, the UEFA Super Cup, the Club World Cup. They win and win and win. They're playing a true Cinderella opponent. A romantic story in the ruthless business world of top-level club football. Leicester City, first-time winners of England's league title. And global recognition for Leicester, who are in their 3rd strip tonight of all white. They're recognised in parts of the world now where the name Leicester had never been heard before, and probably they've had to learn how to pronounce it properly as well. Both head for Wembley next weekend. Saturday for Barcelona against Liverpool in this competition. Sunday for Leicester in the Community Shield, which pits them as champions against the FA Cup winners Manchester United. And Messi and Luis Suarez both start a game for Barcelona, as they did in Dublin on Saturday. In fact, there's just a one change from the side which secured the win over Celtic in Dublin. At centre-back, Marlon, a 20-year-old Brazilian who had joined on loan from Fluminense, replaces Jose Antonio Martinez, who, if you saw the game, gifted Celtic their goal on Saturday in, well, I think a lad in the school playground would have been disappointed with that kind of error. So he's paid the price with the loss of his place. So Jamie Vardy gets his first football of the pre-season after England duty and a wrist operation. It is very much the core of the team which won the Premier League. There is a change in goal. Robert Zila, who had a spell with Manchester United, leaving France. Now it's the Kings of Spain for the 2016 Premier League champions. And away we go. Barcelona can still win this International Champions Cup. They've got one more game to play. Whether there will be a shot on. But it is the clip, and the goalkeeper started to come and was in trouble here. Suarez. Well, Zila, who was tentative when the first ball came in, made the save from the follow-up shot.
It was a good header from Huth because he got a bit of distance on it, but Zila, that's poor. Just trying to knock it down there. Maybe he saw it a little bit late, but you can see maybe anticipating the deflection, which never happened. That's poor hands early on in the game, and Suarez just drags it wide. For me, just capable of anything.
Well, that's a Leicester ball from Danny Drinkwater, and Damari Gray is in here and doesn't take the opportunity. It's a great switch by Drinkwater. Look at this.
Yeah, great ball, because he cuts across that, so that makes it perfect. Doesn't have to break stride, Damari Gray, but there, just as he opens himself out, maybe pops up on the half volley. Look here, just wanted to settle up on the floor, but just pops up a little bit there.
Strong. They've got Chilwell playing at left back, who stayed at Leicester with a lot of interest from Liverpool. Here's Messi and Munir. Another chance.
Yeah, should really have kept it down, set up beautifully by Messi. You're waiting for him to shoot. Look, you're trying to stick out a leg. He hesitates with his shot, look, delays, and then just lays it off to Munir. Maybe should have gone hard and low, and that would have given maybe Suarez a chance of running that in at the far post as well as going for that far corner if he dragged it. But that's a poor finish from Kane. Martin, he was playing excellent in there anyway. When they turned it around at the end of that season before, he was playing a really good role.
Here's Messi winding up, but not this time delivering.
High and wide, look, lovely little nutmeg here, you can see through the legs of Albrighton. Just a flick.
Well, players hate being nutmegged, but I would guess it might be an honour to be. Certainly wasn't one of the players on the field wearing white. Messi tries again, unabashed, and slides it through for Munir. Made by Leo Messi and tucked away by the scorer of the first goal in their win in Dublin. He's slightly damaged himself in the process, Munir. He had an earlier chance in this game. He's taken this one with some aplomb. Tony Gale.
Well, it's poor defending. Look, you just get caught. The runs in behind, not watching. It's a good ball from Messi, but Munir finishes really well. Just come after Messi has slipped in the previous movement, but there you can see, just caught out by the movement. Not really having an eye on the player, not opening his body out, not seeing where the run was coming, and you could see pays the consequences.
Well, it's another example of Messi's skill, as you say, a tidy finish from the young forward. But you've got to pat Messi on the back for not being frustrated by his slip. It was almost as if to say, I've looked a bit better. Here's Messi. Suarez. Arda Turan. Back to Luis Suarez. Zila did well.
Good save by Zila, but I was wincing at Wes Morgan taking out Messi there in the midfield area. He just ran straight into him. But it was a good break, as you can see. Quick interchange. There's Messi being taken out. Quick exchange of passes for Suarez. Just tries to flick it over Zila, but he's out quick enough to narrow that, just that little area down, so he can't get it over him. Good stop.
This is for Northampton Town on loan. Messi, Luis Suarez, still, oh, incredible. You could say he rode his luck and Leicester should have done better, but he almost played 1-2s off the defenders and then stuck it away for 2-0.
Well, it's an incredibly quick feat, Martin, just the reaction time of the man. This is a great ball, first of all, from Messi. Have a look at this. He just drifts it in behind for Suarez. Lovely curl, it's a dead weight. Hoof confronts him, it's against Hoof and round, and then through another one, and Chilwell. But he's quick enough to react all the time. As you can see, look, it bounces off of Hoof here, and he goes through there. There's one little touch off of Chilwell here, there's another touch back onto him, and then a toe poke before anyone can react. Yes, lucky, but the reaction time of the man is incredible. Well, certainly plays with it in anything. Friendly.
Sorry, Tony, it's another marvellous Messi ball to Vidal. Messi backing it up! Well, it's always a surprise when he doesn't bulge the back of the net, but he started it.
Look at that ball, look, just drifting round, perfect curl and weight on the ball. Just cut back in, and Suarez tries to do it again, playing against the defender's legs, bounces to Messi and he drives it well wide. But again, the first ball from Messi was delightful.
Wes Morgan, the number 5, is up there, played every minute. Oh, well, it was dropping towards Robert Huth, who Mark Albrighton feels it was a chance.
Well, he's missed a sitter, really, any kind of connection with the side of his foot there, because he's only 6 yards out, and that's a goal.
Chilwell, good cross on the run for Jamie Vardy.
It's a good ball in from Chilwell. You mentioned that there's been a lot of speculation about him, and rightfully so. I think I've seen him on a couple of occasions in the first team for Leicester, and every time I've seen him, I've been impressed.
In by Chilwell. Andy King, who certainly got a goal or two in him from midfield.
He's a good timer of his runs, Andy King, from that area. When they only play 2 in the middle, you have got to time it well, and Drinkwater normally balances it off by holding. But again, a good pick out from Chilwell. Maybe should have done a little bit better with a header.
They've had their chances. He's got his pass away to Suarez. Lewis, that is. It's a wonderful ball through the middle for Munir. His second. Third for Barca on the stroke of half-time. And they can go long to good effect too, and play on the counter-attack.
Well, it was a great breakaway again, wasn't it? It was Messi in midfield who switched it out to Suarez. Vardy couldn't quite catch him, and then he's looked up straight away and he's picked a hell of a pass out here. We was talking about Messi's passes, but that's just as good as anything Messi's done. And a great finish. First touch from Munir and a great finish as well. You can see, lovely ball in, but takes it down on the intercept. A little bit of a cushion, then flicks it in with the outside of the foot. That's a super finish. That's a defender up and finishing it off really well. But from Leicester on the attack, Martin, couple of corners, set pieces, and bang, you get hit like that.
A salutary lesson, this international strikers for Leicester in this second half. There he is. Here's Musa, who's the club record signing. He's going to show that. A great burst and a terrific finish. £15 million from CSKA Moscow. And looking a snip after that.
Oh, what an introduction that is. That's just a great turn on the in and around the halfway line, and then a super composed finish at the end of it. Look, they played her out. Okazaki around the corner, turns one of the central defenders, Matthew, just flicks it in behind there, you can see. And then what a great finish and composed finish as well at the end. Just opens his body up and slides home. And he's arrived. What a finish.
Nigerian international of some stature, more than 50 caps. Played in the World Cup in Brazil. And here he is in Stockholm, putting a smile on the faces of Leicester City and their supporters. Drink water. Got in here. He is left-footed. I don't know if Barcelona are very aware of that. It was a bit of a prod goalwards rather than a channel. He might have got the better of Mascherano a second time.
Yeah, he just skipped on the wrong side of him, didn't he? But there's another nick.
No foul. Musa has got another one. 3-2. And Leicester really back in business at the expense of Barcelona here.
Oh, how delighted he must be, his new signing. And it doesn't matter what game you're in. You know, a couple of goals, and it's a great start for him, isn't it? Again, a nick in possession, and they convert possession into a goal. Barca trying to play out the back. I think it's a nick from Schlupp here, and he just plays him in. There you go. Too strong, far too strong. Just slips him in here. But again, great quick feet. Left foot control, right foot shot, top of the net. Really good finish. And that shows the quick feet in front of the goal, as well as the quickness he'll get away from defenders for that first goal. Super finish.
The goalkeeper wasn't really quite set, having been part in being hurried to get the ball out to camera. And Leicester a little lax in playing from the back, and still haven't got away with it yet, and very nearly punished, perhaps in the way you would have expected. Zila did well to get his fingertips. Busquets lurking with intent.
Not the scorer of many goals, Busquets, but that's a super strike, isn't it? That's going in the corner. Zips off the surface. Good stop from Zila.
Suarez, but it ran to Denis Suarez, to Luis Suarez. Not an easy ball to take, dropping over your shoulder, even for him.
Oh, what a great ball, and a lovely bit of play. I think it's Munir who cuts it back again. Look, cuts it back there. Lovely little dummy from Suarez, and just goes for that flick over the top. Never offside.
Mascherano. It's almost a Leicester-like ball. Carbonell misses his kick. Mujica! He's put that away beautifully and restored some balance for Barcelona.
It was a great switch of play from Mascherano initially. But I think that Schlupp falls asleep on that right-hand side and allows it to happen. Because you can see immediately what Mascherano is going to do once he received the ball. He finishes it really well, but look, he fell asleep, got in advance of him, it's cut back, and eventually Manicia finishes it. But it's a great little twist here. You can see one touch and finish, and that's all about the quickness of feet. Right foot, then left foot.
Well, he's just stepped out of the UEFA Youth League, 17, and Barcelona, they can pick him, can't they? And he's picked out the corner of the net.
Well, the first touch is, well, all important, because
Leicester win it back high up the pitch, which has been a feature of their play in the second half. And in goes Kapuchka, looking for a debut goal. Good defending by Sergi Roberto. Styles. Leicester playing their part. And they're not far short of getting another goal back.
I thought maybe Kapuchka should have scored here because he's got crossed.
Well, there it is. I'd be amazed if you haven't enjoyed it. Suarez and Messi ran the first half. Muniz scored twice. Luis Suarez got one for himself. But Ahmed Musa came on at half-time and got Leicester back into the picture before Rafa Mojica, only 17 years old, got Barcelona's full 4-2 to Barca.
And by some way, I would think, the most exciting and entertaining game we've seen so far in this pre-season. The 6 goals, there could have been many, many more at both ends in truth, and some really exciting, promising performances for some players in those Leicester City shirts as well.